The zombies are coming. The zombies are coming. The zombies are coming.
And any new dice yet, Az?
No.
No?
Yes. Did you get any new dice?
No.
Did you sleep with those ones?
Did you
No.
give them?
No.
Did you give them?
No.
Did you
a
take
good
them out to
time?
dinner?
You just wanted this to be fun, right? You just
Right.
wanted to be-
Yeah. Me missing obvious roles is totally fine.
You're like, I just want to add some excitement to this game. That's it. Yeah.
All right, welcome in everybody. It is Sunday, so it is D&D time. Let's go through our usual announcements with the group. All streams for 2024 are Extra Life streams. You can click the link that pops up in chat and be awesome like Side Chat, Hemi, Mad Panda, and Shebe. Help donate for a great cause.
The zombies are coming.
We should be back to regular streams this week of the OG State of Decay as we get through its storyline, and then we're gonna move on to that. Any update on yours?
Nope. No updates. Didn't make a stream this week.
I noticed that I was looking every night. I was like, "Where's Az?"
Yeah. It was a rough week.
I understand.
We're getting to the other side of it, so it'll be fine.
Fun. All right. Well, other than that, all streams are sponsored by W Energy Drink. If you click the link that pops up in chat, I think it's 10% off for using the code Zombie Army that pops up. I highly recommend the Dub Sludge, which is a green apple energy drink. Tastes really yummy. So there you go. All right, well, we're gonna jump right in. We left off. You guys were outside of the tomb. You got in the door to finally open, but you decided to take a rest. You now have 2 days left on your agreement.
Yes,
With-
yes,
Took a
yes.
long rest.
Yes, you took a long rest because you were all rather beaten up after going through the gauntlet that was required to open the door.
Nice, because I could use a long rest.
Finish all of our spells.
So, yeah, as you guys take your long rest, the eerie green light is still coming out through the cave entrance there. Other than that, it's a pretty quiet night. You don't really notice anything. So, as the first lights of dawn creep over the horizon, you all rise. You guys gonna eat anything before you go in? Drink anything? Prepare your spells.
I got rations. I got rations.
That sounds really responsible. I don't know. I think Tercel will do the best that he can do and sit by the campfire and drink something with a little a heartwarming property like whiskey.
Roll me a Constitution check at advantage. Highly functioning alcoholic.
That's me. 12 plus 2 for 14.
Yeah, you get a nice buzz on, but it shouldn't affect you. All right, are you guys ready to enter? We need to put your pieces out there. I got them out.
That's mine.
No, I got the tray out with everybody's pieces. Oh, there it is. Ah.
Did anyone staying out with her sister?
No, she is coming in with you. The sister is pretty much comatose at this point, though.
Mm.
So, Grace, come here, real quick. Compliment your kitty. There you go.
Hey,
Hi.
And her,
Aw.
and nothing in there but fluff.
Yep. That looked like
just
all
like
fluff
me.
brain.
All right,
Just
so
fur and fluff.
as you guys approach the entryway, okay, it's about 15 foot tall. That is opened into as the bricks or the stone slid back. There is enough of this eerie green light that you guys can see that there is a stone bridge and there is a chasm beneath that bridge, but can't see much farther than about 10 feet from where you guys are right now. Anything going on?
I can't.
I'm gonna have to refresh it.
Put on my screen.
No,
Yeah, it's just
it's her phone app.
it's my phone.
Oh,
So
Twitch app is garbage.
yeah, it is. So how would you guys like to proceed?
All right. Well, we almost died 18 times to get this door open, so I'd say we go in carefully.
Mhm. I
I
agree.
think I'll start by casting light on my mace and holding it up for all to see.
All right. As you do that, it turns out to be a rather good thing because, like I said, even with the eerie green light that's coming up from the bottom of the chasm, there are no torches around you. There is no light sources other than that eerie green light. So by providing that light, you do see that there is this stone bridge over a chasm, and it is 25 feet across. This bridge is. And if you kind of look down the chasm, you see that it goes down so far that you can't really see the bottom. There's just this green glow from it.
Gross.
So
Well.
let's just say that green is bad. Let's try to be really careful with this bridge.
I agree. Does it look in disrepair or is it?
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
I got a. What the fuck are you?
What the fuck are you?
What the fuck? 14 plus 3, 17.
All right. You can tell that yes, the stone that makes up this bridge are very old. They are covered in this like thick moss, but you can see the stone underneath in spots where things have walked across it and crushed that moss down. It doesn't seem like it's crumbling, but it is very, very old.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, not it. I'm not going across it first.
Well, before we head across, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace. So for the next hour, we have a +10 to our dexterity stealth checks. And then as the smallest one, I will carefully cross the bridge, checking as I go for sturdiness and
Okay.
if there's anything that anybody
So you're
needs to
taking the
worry about.
lead, then who's coming after you? Doggo?
Right now, I just want to go.
Oh, just you? Okay, yeah, you walk across the bridge, you get to the other side, and there are two large wooden doors. And I say large in your case, they're about 7 feet tall doors, but for you, that's large. Um,
But like, do I need to do an
nope.
investigation check?
No, she already did. She did a perception check, but it's just an old
An investigation check
No,
as I'm crossing the
no.
bridge.
I'm telling you right now that you make it across the damn bridge with no problem.
So I yell across.
Alright.
It's a bridge.
It's all good, guys. Everybody can come. Hello, Rob. How are you?
Hello, welcome in.
Yeah, seeing Sarah get across Ashley, I'll go ahead and trot my little happy ass across the way too.
All right, Tercel is behind you. Doggo
Yeah.
behind him, and then go like that. All right, so yeah, you all get to cross this long bridge. Like I said, there are these about 7 foot tall. Each door is about 5 feet, and they're shut. You don't see any visible handles, any visible locks. How would you like to proceed?
I just look back at Tersal. Like another frickin' door. Let's just try to push it.
Okay, you
I
want to
mean,
give it a
that
push?
sounds like the most logical way. Maybe they're servers' doors and they have that cool spring that pops back when people walk through them.
Hopefully it doesn't push us back.
Well, maybe be ready for that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
push the door open.
you're gonna push. All right, give me a strength check. At disadvantage because the doors are taller than you by like 3 times almost.
Well, I was a 19. I was a 5. 7.
Yeah, push all you try. Those doors don't move at all.
Tersal, push this door open for me, please.
We kind of check out the doors, like look at the base of them, see if there's scrape marks for showing direction of movement or anything like that. Maybe it's a pull door with no handle.
Roll an investigation check for me then.
Do 15 investigation.
So yeah, you kind of look down on the ground there, and you notice that the door is up about a foot from the ground. So when it would move, there would be no scraping across the ground. You feel a cold draft coming out from it, like the breeze is blowing outwards towards you. It definitely smells like a moldy basement. You get that like musky smell coming from beyond that door.
Nice.
Just push it, Tersal.
What?
Just push the door.
You're probably stronger than I am.
Oh, she failed because the door is so big compared to her.
Oh, yeah. I'll give it a
Heavy.
shot.
It was like a little kid trying to open a big wooden door.
It's not going to help. 6.
Plus your strength.
Plus your strength.
Yeah, no, it was a 5 plus 1. I only have 13 strength, y'all. Should have had the
Plus
monk
2
do it.
to strength.
I know.
So y'all
That's
watched
because you've been out in the
Tercel.
wilds messing with wolves and shit. I've been hiding in the back lines, keeping people alive.
You watch Tercel pushing straight and pushing straight. The door doesn't budge.
Oh God.
He puts a hand on it like he's just like, okay, little halfling, get him. Oh, Jesus Christ, this thing is huge.
Oh no.
Like, listen, I didn't have breakfast this morning, all right?
You're the strongest
the
one.
door's a
Come.
foot off the ground. Like, can we walk under it? Like, not walk under it. But, like,
No,
No, it's just
none of
like-
you could go underneath it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay.
God, I hope nobody answers it.
Right?
Oh God. Yeah. I need to turn up the lights in here. This is bullshit. What is it? Just straight?
Yeah, just give me a straight roll.
18.
Yeah, you're more than capable of knocking on a wooden door.
Hello?
And you hear
Anybody?
echoing because, again, you're in this large cavern, okay, and you're on this bridge, and it goes down so far that you can't see the bottom, and the ceilings above you are about 20 feet, and it's all open space. So your knock is like boom and echoes through. And it's kind of like that moment in Lord of the Rings when Pergatuk knocks the thing down the
Oh,
well.
Bazook.
It's just like that much noise reverberating from your bang, bang.
So much for that stealth.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, you now all have a disadvantage on your stealth rolls.
Disadvantage, but you still get that plus 10.
You still get the plus 10, but you now have a disadvantage because everybody in this place probably knows you're here.
I mean, it's an old tavern. Maybe shit falls apart all the time. Maybe they're just like, oh, that was that door again.
All right, and side note to that has always been my thought on that scene in Lord of the Rings. Why did the entire goblin army come attacking when they're in an old rickety dwarf, cave? Things are probably falling and collapsing all the time. Why didn't they just send up like, okay, like you 10, go look and see what that is below the horn if it's something bad? Because the
Right.
doors were shut, so they didn't know what was in that room.
Exactly.
So that's always bothered me.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Little plot logic there. But of course, they are goblins and they are stupid, so they might just react that way to any noise, like a chihuahua.
Oh god.
Goblin Chihuahua.
Well, goblins are pretty much the chihuahuas of the D&D world. And they even have that strange bug-eyed, long face, weird ears, whiskers all. Yeah, that's how I picture goblins. So. But yeah, nothing happens with the door, but yeah, there's definitely a reverberating knock echo throughout the area.
Push it.
You want me to push the door? I'll try to push the door. I'm gonna try to push the door.
Okay.
Since you two are weak.
We are.
So now which door are you pushing, the right or the left?
Left.
Okay.
Why is it doors? Yourself. What is it with doors?
What am I using? Strength, dexterity?
Yeah, it's just your strength added to the roll.
13.
So it starts to budge just a little, but not opening. But it moves it just, let's say, about 3 inches.
All right. I'd like to try
Want to try
again.
the other one, maybe?
Yeah, I'll try the right side.
Maybe we're not supposed to go on this one.
I'm gonna try the right side.
We have to sign the guest registry first.
I got a 17.
17? Right. You push it, and again, it's about 3 inches on that side. It's really hard.
What the fuck?
So when she's got it pushed open that 3, I'm gonna look to see if there's.
All you see is the very thick door. Both doors are about 6 inches thick, so she's not even opening it enough to get past the door to see in the next room.
All right, Scooby-Doo gang, I think we all 3 need to get on and push this fucking door open.
I'll even have
all 3? Is the paladin with us?
Well,
Is she hanging out with her sister?
Well, I don't know where she's at.
She's with you.
She's not here.
Yeah.
She's with you.
Alright.
If this doesn't work, I'm setting it on fire.
Are we gonna try to Aragon open these doors? Like,
that'd be cool. We've already made a ton of noise. Might as well just get the fuckers open.
All right. Well, we'll leave Doggo out of it. We'll have Ariel roll in on this. All right. I need to know what door you're pushing, though, left or right.
Right.
We're doing the right. Okay.
I'm gonna push right. On the
All right, so we're pushing right because we all need to be on this together.
I'd like for us all to be on the same door, so right.
All right.
Teamwork is the dream work, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all gonna roll, or how's this gonna work?
Yeah, everyone roll, and I'll take an average here and see what you get.
17 for my strength.
No, don't add your strength, just a roll.
Oh,
and
15.
13.
17. See, when we work together, our dice are like, hey, let's get figured it out.
Yeah, you guys push and push, and you get it again about 3 inches, and that's about all the right door moves.
Open, please.
Yeah, Tursel's already starting to gas out. This is more physical activity he's done in a while. So he's going to take his lit mace and start looking around for something to interact with.
I can set this bitch on fire.
No.
Let's not destroy stuff. We've already.
I'm so sick and tired of doors, Tursal.
Whoever made this tomb obviously didn't want stuff to be opened easily, so let's not piss that person off on the first door of the dungeon.
I'll give you another couple tries, Tursal.
Alright, I'm gonna frantically look around for like buttons or in case of emergency break glass and press this open all doors button. I don't know.
Roll an investigation check.
14 plus 3, 17.
All right, so yeah, as you look around, both doors are exactly identical, except for one is on the left and one is on the right, so their hinges are corresponding to that.
Oh.
There are metal bars that hold the wood together with rusted old, bolts and stuff. It's definitely an old door. Very thick walnut. Like you're not going to smash this down kind of door. This is a siege door meant to stop, things from breaking through it. But you don't notice any triggers. You don't see any kind of, doors, break glass things.
And how would you? How
Flame
would
in
you?
hand.
Should we? What? How are we gonna put out the flame if and when this thing sets on fire?
The bridge is stone.
No, we're not burning the doors. They're too thick. They're not going to burn quick.
No, it'll be a while.
I don't have anything to.
I
I
hate
guess
doors.
I could shape
I
stone.
really,
We can make a new
I
door.
really hate. I hate doors. Can I try to grab underneath and pull?
Your hands wouldn't be, like I said, they're about thick,
Guys, it's
6 inch
oh, they're
thick.
really thick. Okay.
Yeah. That's why when you're pushing it, so when you're pushing the
Yeah.
door, you're only getting it about halfway
Yeah.
to the other door.
Do the hinges look correct? Like, are we
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
a
It's
full
just I'm
door?
just saying that
Okay.
there are hinges on both sides that are mounted to the big iron bars that go across it.
Okay. Hmm.
Anybody have a can of WD-40 or anything? Maybe they. Ooh, can I make some with alchemy? Like a.
I would
How
say you could
complicated could it
try
be?
to if you have the
Sounds like
things, but
something
it's going to
to do.
take a couple hours of doing it.
All right. I'm going to wild shape into a mouse.
Okay.
I'm going to crawl under the door.
Okay.
So that is what I do.
Sorry, I gotta. That's Crystal's car. It looks like maybe someone smashed into him, like driving down the street.
Ew.
It's my daughter.
Oh no.
I'm making sure she wasn't driving.
Okay.
No, it looks like it's parked on the side of the street of her house.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
You guys get ice or anything?
No,
Slip slide?
no.
No.
Just people doing 80 miles down a 25-mile-an-hour street. But yeah, see if I can.
Hmm.
Oh
Like
yeah,
our
it looked like
neighbors.
it got hit and
Her
pushed to
car and the
something.
Oh
car behind her.
fuck.
Well, the white car is not hers, but that blue one there, that is her car.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
fuck! I thought the
shit.
white car was hers.
No, no, she has a little Chevy. I don't even know what it is. Her mom got it for her.
Oh.
That's gonna suck.
Oh,
All right.
bummer.
Anyways, so, what were you saying? Sorry. Oh,
I said I turn into a little mouse
oh, okay.
and I crawl under the door.
All right. Yeah, you crawled under the door.
All right. So now I want to look at the door from this side.
Go ahead and roll a perception or an investigation check.
19. 16 plus 3.
So yeah, you crawl under the door, and as you turn around, look at the door, it looks exactly the same from the other side. I mean, exactly. No identifying door handles, markers, or anything.
No bars.
No bars.
Hmm.
So I crawl back under
All right.
and go back to my normal self. I'm like, there is nothing stopping us besides our weakness to get this door open.
Well, shit.
Well, let's just keep pushing 3 inches at a time. Yes.
And I'm going to cast Enhance Ability uh, on Tersal.
No,
You're
no.
going
Do it
to
on.
get
Do
Bull
it on
Strength.
Ophelia. I don't have any strength.
Yes, so I'm going to give you
I-
Bull's Strength, which gives you an advantage. Doesn't
Let's
say how
push
much.
this thing open then, I guess.
Oh, it's a plus 2d6 to
Plus
your
2d6.
strength rolls.
Cool.
It lasts for an hour.
Okay.
That's good because you guys might be here an hour.
Mm-hmm.
1 hour. Okay. 2d6.
Shall we try again?
Yeah, you can try again. Let me know what door you're pushing.
Does Doggo get to?
No, again, we'll just have the humans push.
I got a 21.
Okay, which door are you pushing?
I'm pushing the left.
Guess we're pushing
2d6.
the left.
You're pushing the left too? Tersa, which door are you
We were
pushing?
doing the right one, y'all. We've been at the
mean,
right one this whole time.
Okay. Push the right.
All right, so
16.
are you on the right or left?
Right.
Okay.
We're working on the right.
Again, as hard as you guys try, it goes about 3 inches and doesn't move.
Maybe we should try pushing
So we're
both
continuing to
at the
push
same
it
time.
3 inches, or it goes 3 inches and it goes back?
Goes 3 inches and just stops.
Let's
Okay,
try
but
pushing
like
them both
at
the
3
same
inches,
time.
then we'll try again.
No, when you push 3 inches and you're pushing, that's as far as it goes. It doesn't go any farther. You guys can push all day. It will not go past that 3-inch mark. As soon as you
Alright,
guys
what
let
would be
off, it slides
the
back
two-door
close.
trick? Maybe they're linked like that. To do 2 of us on the left, 2 of us
I was
on the
gonna
right.
say,
Yeah.
push them together.
Sure.
All right.
21 again.
All right, which door are you on?
I'm going on the left.
I'll follow her on the left.
So I'm on the right.
Plus 6,
And
13 for.
Ariel will be on the right with you.
15.
15 and 18, okay. What'd you get?
13.
21.
21. Yeah, so you guys split up and you both start pushing equally at the same time, and the doors slowly push open, letting out a loud creak as they push in. As they do, you guys hear the mechanism. It's a counterweight mechanism. Move with it as you're pushing the doors. As soon as you guys step through, you hear the rope and counterweights start to drop back down, and the doors close behind you.
I
hate doors.
freaking hate doors.
Fuck doors.
Next time we just
Can we
She's
hear
like
each other
that.
from opposite sides of the thing or whatever?
Well, you guys are now.
We're all inside.
Yeah, you guys are all
Oh,
inside
the
this.
doors were next to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're next. They're right. They're
Yeah,
two,
it was a
two
double
doors.
door system,
Oh, okay.
and you
must have
guys
taken that off.
pushed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a left side and a right side of the doors.
So it's a double door. You know,
Fucking doors.
French doors.
Hate doors.
All right, so as the door closes behind you, you guys are standing in a room. You can see that there is a passageway off to your left, and ahead of you there is a opening. And if you look down, there's that eerie green light's coming up, and again, you cannot see the bottom of it. On the other side of the wall or room near the opening, you do see a stone obelisk. that is centered right there. And there was this barrel here, but I have a feeling a kitty cat moved it. And there is a barrel sitting on that side across from it.
Like directly across.
Directly across. Well, you only see a passage off to this side, off to your left.
Okay.
Right, I see a passage. Otherwise, it's just a room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gonna go check out the passage. I'm gonna check out this bear.
Turso will just be raising his mace up and kind of looking around.
All right. What's your passive perception, Tercel?
14.
14. Yeah, so this room is the same kind of mossy stone that you walked over on the bridge. The ceilings go up about 18 feet, but there's no like stone ceiling. It's actually like just built into the mountain there. So you can see like tree roots coming down. It seems rather secure, but there's no like support columns or anything holding it up above you. And then yeah, there's this open chasm in the kind of in the middle of the room there where the green glow is coming up and it just kind of eerily illuminates the room.
And I don't know, what do we want to do, guys?
I'm gonna go
What's
check
this
out the.
obelisk thing? I guess.
I'm gonna go look at the obelisk.
Yeah.
All right, well,
To my interest. Jumbo will come with.
okay, so you're taking that
And I
route.
tell him, Meekin, do not pee on the obelisk.
You're taking that route there.
Yeah.
Roll a dexterity check for about halfway as you're going about halfway through there.
So for me and Doggo, or
For you first.
yeah, what was it?
Dexterity.
12.
12. Yeah, as you're walking through there and you get about halfway across this column, all of a sudden you hear this pew, pew, pew. And you feel coming from this way here, from this wall, you feel 3 bolts impact your shoulders for a total of 12 damage and roll a constitution save. 10. Yeah, you start to feel this burning sensation. 4. And then you take an additional 2 points of poison damage.
The place is booby trapped.
Place is fucking trapped.
It's
Man,
booby
we thought the
trapped.
doors were annoying.
What?
Waiting to see what you're going to do next.
I just yelled out to everybody that it was booby trapped.
All right.
But Sarah, look underneath you. Can you recognize? Like, does it look like anything we could look for? Like pressure plate, a stone out of place?
So yeah, I'm gonna look around.
Roll an investigation check. Yeah, to you, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Though when you do step off of the plate or the stone you're on, you do hear a small scraping noise as it pops back up.
Don't step on this one.
You want
So I back
to
up.
X on that?
Step on this one.
All right. Going forward, I'm going to do some stealthy stuff. So I'm gonna look ahead for anything
Sure.
that is bad. That's investigation.
Yep.
15.
You do not notice anything out of the ordinary, nothing that looks like an obvious trap from where you are to the obelisk on that side of the where you are, because you obviously can't see over the gap to the other
Right.
side. So
All right, I think everything else is clear over here, guys. So then I'm going to go this way, and then that way.
Can we assume that if a trap is sprung, that doesn't work the
It
second
sounded
time?
like it popped back up.
Oh,
Like it
okay.
might
Yeah, I wouldn't
that's
count on
one
that
of
being normal.
those. That's one of those that you can fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it could reach my
So
shoulder.
Ophelia has a
It'd be like
quarter
shooting you guys
staff.
in the hip.
She could like poke it from a distance.
Mm-hmm. You want me to poke ahead like a blind
Go
person? Be like,
go
poke,
poke
poke, poke,
that.
poke,
Like
poke.
get as far away from it as you can and poke it with a stick.
So your
I
quarterstaff
didn't hear a please.
has a 5 foot reach on it. So you would have to be about where you're placed right there. So go ahead and just give me
Okay.
a d20 roll.
Yes. 2.
Yeah, you take your stick and you're kind of like tap 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 tap. Nothing happens. You don't even hear the movement of it or anything. You don't haven't like you don't
I
push
am
on
not
it.
stepping on it for you to find out if it's gonna stab me.
That's fair. I
Hmm.
don't want people to get hit with poison darts.
Good.
Can I go to the other side
Yeah, sure.
carefully and see if I can see where the bolts came out of?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Yep. That's an 8.
Okay. You do see sprinkled all along this wall.
Oh God.
There are little spots that could be holes for a dart trap, or they could just be holes in the wall. You're not 100% sure, but you can tell that, yeah, they definitely came from this wall somewhere.
Well, that's exciting.
Hmm. Why don't you walk across?
Why
Check out
don't
the
you use your
obelisk.
stick and walk me across?
Hmm.
Yeah, let me step in front of the dart trap section. But I mean, like, mechanically speaking, whoever made these traps, assuming they don't auto reload, would have to put darts back in the traps.
Yes,
So would they trap the section they need for maintenance? Like, your average construction worker is not going to know how to find traps.
Ah,
Just
yes,
saying.
using real world logic in a fantasy game.
Yeah, somebody's got to load these traps. There isn't a load dart trap spell
I mean, it
that
depends
I'm
on how
aware
many
of.
people have gone through here, but obviously not enough for that thing to be empty. So
Does it look like anybody's been over here? Is there
Roll,
anything?
roll an investigation check.
Did Sarah make it to the obelisk?
Oh, yeah, she made it to the obelisk.
Oh,
God
okay,
damn it.
cool.
Alright, purple dice fired. That's a 5 investigation.
I'm gonna follow
Yeah,
her little
you
track.
really can't
See.
tell if there's anyone on this been walking on this side or anything.
Hmm.
Wait.
Well, he
If
went to the
I
other side.
were
But I'm just saying, it's just
if I were to
nah.
put my shield against the wall, could I conceivably cover all the dart holes of one
As
square's worth?
as you walk,
As
maybe.
you walk by, you would be able to cover some of them, but there are some like taller than you. They range all up and down the wall at various heights. And again, not all of them may be dart holes. You don't actually know. You haven't
One of
really.
them's gonna be that giant fist from the Nickelodeon games that just knocks you into the pit, like, like fuck, I've been slimed or whatever.
I'm
Please
just
don't.
amazed that it could tell what size I was.
So
Well,
I'm gonna
those are
tell
just the three
everybody,
that you know that hit you. You
be
didn't
like, this
investigate it either.
room, this side of the wall is covered in dart holes, so that means there's more than just that trap. So if you
Logically.
walk somewhere safely, walk the same way you did when you go to return wherever you were going. Try to remember the footsteps you took. And I'm gonna leave these alone because I don't want to get knocked into a bottomless pit.
That would be smart.
I'm
All right.
sure they don't have a bar down there anyway. So.
I'm sure they don't.
Oh wait, we have a barrel. Does that barrel look rollable?
Why do you want to see more darts come out?
I don't know. I just want to see what'll happen.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check on the barrel then.
All right, let me see what this barrel's got. If it's
Mhm.
sturdy. Ooh, egg. Finally. 19 plus 3 for 22.
So it is a rather old barrel, and you can tell it's been there a long time because the moss that's on the ground has started to creep up around the base of the barrel. It wasn't once a very sturdily made barrel, but time has definitely had its toll on it. You kind of gently swish it a little bit. It is empty. There's nothing inside of it.
Hmm.
All right, so I'm investigating this obelisk.
All right.
15.
There are no markings, nothing. It is just a stone obelisk. It is made up of the same stone as the floor, and there is the same moss creeping up because it's been there for so long. But there's no markings, no scrapes, no scratches, nothing on it.
Hmm.
It's just a stone obelisk.
Well, that's upsetting.
I need to learn a spell that says reveal your secrets.
So there's nothing on that obelisk, Sarah. That's just a
Nope,
random thing on the side of a chasm.
it's just
Good to-
flat stone.
Does it look like it moves at all? You feel like maybe pushing it?
Did you touch the obelisk?
Or maybe we should keep exploring until we find a reason to start fucking with shit.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn around back the way I came,
All right.
taking the exact route. I come up to Ophelia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, like I said, there is a
I'm small
passageway.
enough that I can go through her.
Mhm.
Doggo is not though, so I'll stop there.
All right. So yeah, there is a passageway that you guys know that is off to the left there. It is very dark. Because Tercel, you're back far enough that your light would not affect it. There is no light coming from this passageway.
So get your lighted butt over here,
Carefully.
Um,
Watch where you're stepping.
please.
I'd like to try to flip this barrel over on its rounded side and push it ahead of me as I approach the passageway.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you let's just say roll with strength on that.
Do I still have the
Yeah.
bulls thing?
Yeah, it
We
hasn't been
have
an
Less
hour.
an hour.
an hour.
I doubt it's been an hour.
15 plus 1 plus 5, so 21.
Yeah, you're able to kind of tip it over outside, and you go to start rolling it. As soon as you start rolling it, roll a dexterity save.
Another cunt.
12 plus 2 for 14.
14. Okay, yeah. So as the barrel rolls off the stone it was on, you hear this ting, and you jump back right as a small fire erupts in that spot, and the barrel's engulfed in flames.
Real shite.
Here.
And I'm like,
Stop
All
fucking
right.
with shit.
I thought I had a good trap idea. I didn't know there was gonna be a trap. This is like trapception. Like you got traps
Mhm.
and
They got
traps
their
and traps.
levels.
So my barrel's ruined. It's on fire. Can I kick it into the chasm just for dramatic effect?
Sure, give me both a
God.
strength check for the kick and then let's say a reflex for making sure you don't get caught on fire.
All right.
God.
Strength is purple. Green is reflex. Strength is yeah, 2d6. 13, 19, 20 for strength, and an 18 reflex plus dex.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right, cool.
Oh.
How's
Yep,
that bullshit
but
working for you, Turso?
now you watch as this flaming ball of barrel goes dropping down this chasm, and it falls for, and you hear this as it hits the ground. You see the flames kind of spread out a little bit, and then they start to spread out even more. And they start to spread out even more, and then
Done.
everyone in the room, please make a dexterity check.
Fucking hell. Ah.
13 dex.
What are you? I need a brighter dice. Oh, 12.
For me. 10 for Doggo.
All right, none of you make it. So the fireball comes shooting up through the chasm there, engulfing the whole room, and you each take 11
Oh.
fire damage
What?
as the room kind of backfires, and then the flames burn out as soon as it kind of eats the air. That come, you're all singed a little bit. So while you deal with that, I'm gonna use
How much?
11.
11? Ow.
Tursel.
What?
Stop.
I
You know, I gave you the
You
bolt
didn't have to
strength.
kick it into the chasm.
I mean, what if the barrel was gonna do something? Like, how was I supposed to know?
Yes.
And my face is like black and covered in soot because I'm the closest to the chasm. I'm just like,
Ah.
fuck, I didn't know. I don't take
Fuck.
how to enter tombs 101. I'm a healing scholar, not a fucking
God.
dungeoneer.
Rude. I'm gonna go retop off my coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you give me coffee too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, I want to get coffee.
Okay. How about we actually just take a quick break then, real quick?
All
I'll
right.
put us on a break screen. I gotta call my daughter anyway, so we'll be right back, everybody.
We took a little break, so we got time. Thank you, baby.
Coming back after that short break there.
Hmm.
So, yeah, apparently the guy was texting and driving, but he sideswiped her car, then hit her boyfriend's car enough to push it back 5 feet, and then drove
That was
off.
the white car.
I'm like, nah, he was drunk. Because if you sideswipe a car and you're not drunk, you're gonna fucking yank your car over real quick. You're not gonna continue on the trajectory. But he did the right thing and showed up this morning and gave her all of his information and all that. Of course, she has cameras all over her house, so it's all recorded. So
Well, fuck yeah, that's good.
yeah, except for she had to file with her insurance company. And then she has to deal with her mom.
Ew.
So anyway, so as the fire burns out there, roll investigation check, Tercel.
Uh, 11.
11. You notice that there's no more green glow coming from the bottom of that chasm. And you can see that about 45 feet down, it's still kind of burning a little bit and it kind of snuffs out. And as it snuffs out, it starts to fill back up with that green glow.
Well, I mean, that's something we know about in the future.
Yeah.
Explosive green fumes return automatically, so
Well, that's exciting.
see, it wasn't a total loss.
They're obviously flammable.
And
I don't
you
wanna
know,
blow
and
up
and
again,
the
though.
charred remains of our facial hair, like that's cleansing, exfoliating. So we're all gonna be.
It's all have facial.
I was going to say, are you saying that Ophelia and Sarah have facial hair?
Pardon
every
me, sir.
every mammal has facial hair. It's a natural.
Well, not
natural
anymore, you don't.
Oh
No,
my
well, it'll
god.
grow back. I hope.
I don't. I don't want to be with you anymore.
Well, we'll see how you open those doors in the future. There,
You're right.
everybody
All
needs
right,
a
so
warm body to push on.
I'm
Oh
gonna
god.
investigate down the hall, see if I see anything, holes in walls,
Again,
little chips.
it is very dark ahead of you. You can't really see anything. Tercel's still far back with the light.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
create flame.
All right. So roll an investigation check then.
Nat 20.
You don't see any visible traps, any holes for traps. You do see stone walls. There was algae and lichen kind of growing up with them, but they've all kind of been singed off about halfway through the corridor where the fire burst through there. It now smells like burning plants along with that
Ew.
musky smell.
Along with burning hair.
Oh yeah, there's definitely burning hair. Doggo's very singed, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, doggo.
Like Doggo's kind of looking at Tercel with a little bit of I'm gonna pee on you when you sleep tonight.
As you should.
Well, it's not the first time I've been peed on in my sleep.
Whoa.
In your sleep. What you and
Hold
those
up.
barmaids do.
Hey, what happens in camp stays in camp.
Okay.
We're a very German friendly stream here.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
until you try it.
Oh,
When
No.
it gets cold, we'll see how you guys feel about it.
yeah.
The DM's pleading the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So,
Guys, it looks safe down this corridor from as far as I can see.
all right, so what are you going to do?
I'm gonna stealthily walk down the corridor.
All right, so you come to a junction at the corridor where it turns right. To your left is a wooden door. What are you two doing?
I'm gonna follow Sarah.
And I'll
Tercel?
bring up the rear.
Okay. Well, Ariel will bring up the rear, so.
Oh, fair
Mm.
enough. That's probably safer for all of us anyway.
Yes.
It's gone.
Yes, it is.
There's another effing door.
No.
And
Hey, at
it's
least
to
there
the
isn't
right or the
two.
left? The door.
So when you walk down the corridor, you come to a wall straight in front of you. The path to the right and the doors to the left.
Just gonna try and push the door.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
I don't know.
Do I add strength?
Yep.
6.
No. Doesn't move.
Doesn't
Damn.
stupid doors. And I'm gonna look down the hall.
And so with your flame, you can see about 15 feet in front of you, there is a path to the left. And then this hallway keeps going down, but you can't see past the about 15 feet.
Alright, checking for traps. $12.
No, you don't see any traps.
You guys can try the door if you want. I come down to here. Dog was
I
fine.
say we leave doors closed until we need to open them.
You guys
Fair
following
enough.
behind?
Just to reduce the number of potential trap issues. The designer of this tomb was creative. And bored, probably.
Shush.
I'm gonna look down this hall.
Okay. So it leads into another room. You can see that there's some kind of shelves in there, but without getting closer, your light doesn't provide enough for you to see.
Checking for traps. 6.
Nope, you don't see any.
I don't feel very confident about
Somewhere deep in the tomb, and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
I
you
go
move
into the
the
room.
camera up a little bit so we can see more?
Oh yeah.
pretty please.
Like how?
Yay.
Yep.
Alright, so I go into the room. Are you guys following?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm following Sarah.
Alrighty. So I am in the room.
All right, so you enter this room. Again, it's the same kind of stone walls that go up to where the natural mountaintop is, with tree roots creeping down along the side of it. You notice that there are two shelves in this room. That's about all you see with that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk up to this one, see what's on the shelves. 16.
There is absolutely nothing on this bookshelf. It is completely empty.
What the hell?
An empty shelf.
I'll follow behind her and look at the other shelf. Two, if that matters.
Even with that, you notice that there is nothing on this shelf. It is completely empty.
All right, it's an empty room. It's already been pillaged, probably, hopefully.
I mean, I'm not saying we're the smartest group in the world, but do you think this place got pillaged easily? I don't think anybody's been in here in a long time.
Um,
Just saying.
okay, fair enough.
I want to look on the ground for any like drag marks. Like maybe these move.
It'd be a cool trick.
That would be a cool trick.
14.
Some
You do notice the shelf that you were investigating. Yes, there are scrape marks showing that this shelf has been moved rather recently.
rather recently. Ooh, there
Nice.
goes my people weren't in here
Which
thinking.
direction? Out or side to side?
It looks like it has been pushed into the wall. So imagine like someone pushed it up against that wall. So there's like scrape marks across the floor of it being pushed into that wall. You could tell that both shelves used to be on this one wall, and now they're like this.
They used to be both
Oh.
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it used to both be like that, but someone's turned it that way.
Ophelia, you're strong enough. Can you pull this?
I'll give it a try. Plus, oh yeah, strength would be the 2. Alright. 17.
Yeah. So yeah, as you pull it away from the wall,
Mhm.
kind of at an angle, like what she did there, you guys see that there's a cave in behind the wall. Something has collapsed.
Okay. Just rubble, just
Roll an investigation check.
yeah. I got a 19.
So yeah, seems like rock and rubble have collapsed down, but you do notice that there is a small, about 2.5, close to 3 foot hole that you could make your way through if you're small enough.
How you filling up to small spaces, Sarah?
Let's do this.
Huh?
I said, let's do this.
All right.
I crawl
So
up there.
you crawl through the tunnel. There's that room that's far off over there by itself. Yep, go in there.
Wee.
So you enter this room. In this room are tables, about 5 tables. So 4 on each side, one at the far end.
Like school.
Well, these are like big desk wooden tables.
Yeah.
There are old candelabras with candles instead of the waxes melted. There are cobwebs everywhere. There are 10 skeletons laying on the floor. You can tell that these skeletons are different races. There's appears to be what looks like a dwarf skeleton, several humanoid-sized skeletons. Um, on the desks, there are various old pieces of paper. There's a couple quills.
Can I read anything that's on the papers?
I don't know. Roll investigation.
15.
So, looking through the papers, you find that they are all various religion and myth based about certain gods and deities and their links to nature. And as you're searching through the list, you come across one that is very particular.
Oh, that's interesting.
No one else is in the room with you.
Right.
Hmm.
So with my druid knowledge, I would know who these.
Roll a religion check at advantage.
So 16 plus 3, 19.
Yes. You have heard of every one of these deities, and in fact, maybe have encountered one or two of them in your travels.
Interesting. Which table did I find this at?
Was the farthest table.
The one that's in the center in the middle.
No. So imagine there's table, and then there's one, yeah, all the way up there by itself.
So it was this one.
Yes.
And I found this.
Yeah, all the other ones had, various other papers and stuff like that, but that was the one that stands out the most to you. It's also the newest looking piece of paper.
Any books?
None that you see.
I fold up paper, put it inside one of my other books.
Mhm.
I want to search the remains.
All right.
Fucking 6.
6. No, you don't notice anything about these skeletons other than, like I said, you can tell that some are like tall humans, some are dwarfish looking, various species. They've been here for a long time, but you don't find
no-
anything.
No notice of like what clothes.
Oh no, there's no clothing on them. They are just skeletons.
Yeah.
No
Their clothes have
jewelry.
long since gone, or they weren't wearing any.
No jewelry.
No jewelry.
So I climb back through the hole.
I heard from staring at it, someone would be like, "Hey, are you okay in there?"
Yeah, I'm good. And I crawl back through
As
the hole.
as Sarah comes through, Tersel's just finishing like a 15-minute rant about this play he saw called 300, and there was an actor that kicked a guy into a bottomless pit, and that's what I was trying to Greek. I'm like explaining this all to Ophelia. Like I don't know. I felt like kicking it was the right thing to do. I almost said this is Sparta, but then I was trying to make sure my foot didn't catch on fire. But he's wrapping that up as Sarah
Just don't
comes
ever
through
do
the
that
door.
again. What the fuck?
Okay, I was inspired. I don't know.
All right, so I come back out and I explain to you guys about the tables and the remains of dead people in there. And it was a lot of druidic religion.
Well, not just Druidic, it's religions in general.
Okay. And then I show them the paper.
All right.
So it's talking about. I'm gonna butcher these.
Go ahead and butcher them.
That's what your character would do. So
Yeah.
you're just
Auril?
role playing.
Is it
Yeah.
Auril?
What?
Auril?
Ariel.
Ariel, goddess of winter. Icewind Dale. Attempts to capture have been unsuccessful.
Okay, stop there. Tercel, roll a knowledge test. And at advantage because you knew a lot about Icewind Dale.
Knowledge. So wisdom.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
All right. So as soon as that name is spoken, you shiver instantly because you remember you guys landed on Icewind Dale by shipwreck. And you knew of the reason that Icewind Dale is always snowy, always cold, is because a goddess has basically every night she goes about and casts the Northern Lights, which is a spell that keeps Icewind Dale from ever getting warm. So it is always winter.
Yeah, so yeah, I had a campaign in Icewind Dale one time, and we learned a lot about old Ariel and her wintry tactics. Uh,
Hmm.
she's not one to trifle with, that's for sure.
No, but you would know that she is a goddess of winter. Like she is connected to the powers and elements of winter.
Well, they haven't been able to capture her, Tercel.
The
And
10 guys that are long dead doing it too.
yeah, these guys were dead.
Leave it to a religious scholar to study himself to death. That's inappropriate.
I know. All right, Umberly, goddess of the sea. Soul has been captured.
All right, roll
So,
all of you roll a perception check.
did you say that Ariel hadn't been captured?
Correct.
Okay.
Perception, you
Perception.
said?
Perception.
Good.
8.
22 for Tercel.
15.
All right, Tercel, you're the only one who, at the mention of this name, notices that Ariel stands up a little straighter.
I kind of look back at her like, you good? What?
And as always, she's just stoic and just nods.
Rilliphane, Ralathil,
Close enough.
location unknown. So I know who this is.
Hey, roll a religion check.
Get that.
Yeah, but that was for to see if you just had a general knowledge of it. This is for specific.
Ariel, our paladin, was
22.
Silver Dragon paladin, right? Like she
Correct.
wasn't. Okay.
What'd you say?
22.
Yes, you know that he would be the god of forest, of nature.
And I'm like, yeah, of course you don't know where he's located. And then Grumbar, god of earth.
Okay, wait a minute, I might got them backwards. Give me one second. Let me see the paper real quick. I might have got.
You got him wrong?
No, I might have got Ralphane's name or religion wrong. Because Grumbar is the god of earth. He is a dwarvish god. No, he is. He is a deity of Celadrain, oversees the woods, the nature. So yeah, I was correct.
So
So
then I say Grumbar, god of earth. And they have on there awaiting news on capture. But this paper doesn't look as old as everything else in there. I do tell them that.
I'm sorry, you told us what?
That this paper that I found
Uh-huh.
is newer than anything else that I found in there. Including the
Interesting.
stone.
The last thing they. Oh, like newer than the skeletons, even. Huh.
Yeah.
what would you guys like to do?
Did we check out the other shelf? Did
No,
have
you
any
guys didn't.
movements or?
Just
Nope.
that it was empty.
It's empty, but he's saying you guys didn't investigate to see if it had been moved.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to poke my head over there and see.
All right.
With 7 plus 3 for 10.
Nope. This one doesn't look like it's ever been moved. In fact, the lichen and stuff has grown around the base of it. So
Hmm.
So we have a library with no books, secret chamber to a bunch of religious
Yeah.
scholars that were working hard enough on capturing gods that they died in a chamber. maybe it collapsed and they couldn't get out. Maybe they didn't have much
Maybe
of a
that's what
choice.
it
So.
was.
Mhm.
But over time, you would think you would be able to move all of that. There was a lot of people in there.
I don't know a whole lot about the guide you mentioned, but I can tell you that trying to capture something as strong as Ariel is not gonna be easy. So if we're
Yeah.
dealing with somebody that can do that,
But they have captured the goddess of the sea
that's crazy.
and possibly the god of earth.
How the heck do you do that?
Right?
Jesus.
I'm just saying, we we need to be careful. If they're capable of that, I don't know. I don't know where we're gonna walk into on this one.
That's kind of startling, right?
CPK. No.
Shh, don't tell them what the notes say.
No.
Ah,
So I walk through the passageway
All right.
and I look for tracks down the rest of the way.
Okay.
9.
9.
9.
You do not see anything.
9.
9.
Alright, I walk into this room.
All right. So you enter a room, and in front of you is a very large shelf. Other than that, this room is completely devoid of anything else.
You guys following?
Yep.
yes, definitely following.
Is that shelf really easy to move?
This one?
Can I just put it back in place, or do I need to make? If I need to make check, I'll just leave it alone. But if I
You're
can
gonna.
just push it back
You'll
in
need a
place,
strength check.
I'm gonna try to push it back in place
All right.
because
Tercel's
not
the
gonna
one with
move
the
it.
black base.
Oh, thank you.
No, so 4. Oh wait, no, I get 2. Does it still been an hour?
I'd say we're getting close to the end of the hour, but yeah, you're
All right.
good.
This will be my last roll with that. Oh, thank God.
Yay.
So
Aw.
3, 8, 12, 13.
13. Yeah, you're able to push it back.
Yay, good
Okay.
job.
I hear something about skeletons that haven't been touched in a while. I'd kind of like to make sure they can't find a way back to us. Little religious OCD there. Sorry.
No,
Alright, so
that's fair.
I'm gonna investigate this show.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my lucky because I got a 1. Alright. 13.
There is absolutely nothing on this shelf.
Jeez.
And it has like on the bottom, so the top part it looks like a shelf, but then there's like a little bit where it's like a table that comes out, and then there's drawers, like cabinet doors.
Yep.
They're wide open. There's nothing in it. It's covered in dust or some spider webs. The moss has grown up around the sides of it already.
This place has certainly been cleaned out of anything. I look again to see if there's any marks on the floor. 12.
Oh.
Alright, guys. Dead end.
Let's wander back.
If we want to try the door.
Are we all walking into the room so you can be head of the pack again, or?
Yeah, we'll say you guys shift around.
Okay.
Did you guys want to try the door again? I guess I was the only one that tried the door.
Can I give the shelf just like one little push to see if it's got any kind of wobble to it at all?
Sure.
Maybe the scrape marks go the wrong way or something. I'll be the scapegoat.
I hope you don't
For
get
strength to be 6 plus 7.
stabbed in the
A
butt.
6 plus 1, 4, 7.
You
Sorry.
suddenly feel weaker than you were before.
Yeah, not
You
feeling
don't feel
bullish.
weaker, but you actually do strain so hard that you pull a muscle and you take 2 damage.
Aw.
All right, this they know how to mount shelves. I'll say that.
You weren't in here to hear how tall
Oh my
and big that
God.
was. It's basically the whole room, one wall is this giant big ass shelf.
Yeah, that's worth a shot.
As I walk by the stupid door, I make another attempt to push it.
Doesn't move.
Fuck these doors. And then I continue.
Fucking hate doors. We all hate doors.
All right. What are you guys doing as you pass the door?
I'd like to try the door.
All right.
Mm,
Are you pushing or pulling?
I mean,
Well,
how did you
there's no
say?
handle. It's completely smooth looking. So,
Pushing. Just strength, I guess.
yep.
And is it still an hour or have we
No,
already
that
passed
we're
it?
gonna say that hour's done.
Oh, for pass without trace.
Yeah. Not for pass without trace, but for the bonus for the pushy strength. No, it doesn't move.
That was just yourself.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. Why this door don't want to open, but it's not. Anybody else want to try?
I mean, if it did,
Parcel.
I mean, we're kind of out of options. I guess we could just leave again.
Ariel.
This is a fairly solid door. No cracks, nothing.
Roll an investigation check.
7 plus 3 for 10.
So, from a general look, it looks like a standard wooden door. It has the beams across it, iron beams again. It is very dirty, like dust covered. So you don't really see any cracks or anything. You do not see any handles, no locks or anything that are visible.
I say maybe we could sneak a rope and try to pull it, but if it's that sturdy, probably not. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas?
No, not really.
It's not a pocket door, is it? Does it look like it slides into anything? It's got hinges or?
It has hinges. You see hinges.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Otherwise, we don't have anything
Ariel
else
got
to do
any
in this
ideas?
tomb, so something's got to happen.
I don't know if she has. I don't think so.
It's just an empty head. Ariel, do you want to try?
Doesn't move.
No.
She's got no ideas.
I've told you guys, Ariel is there to support you guys, but
Uh-huh.
it is for you guys to figure out. The NPCs that you guys get are there as supporting roles.
Love
And
support.
you've already gotten enough hints about the door, you just aren't listening to them.
There's hinges. Nothing on the door. It's dusty.
Yes, it's a very dusty, dirty, covered door.
Not very many hints, dear.
Huh?
That's not very many hints.
What direction are the hinges going for?
The door will swing inwards, so pushing would be correct.
Okay. And it's just a singular door, not a double door.
Yes, it's just a dirty single door.
Kick it open, Ophelia.
It won't move when I just push on it. I don't think kicking it is gonna help.
A little stronger,
What would-
that's all.
We could all push on it again.
How tall is this door?
It's your standard, about 7 foot tall door.
If I try to push on the top of it versus pushing in the middle, does it do anything different?
No.
Okay. I don't understand the dirty half of it if it doesn't move the point. Um, and there's no switches. There's nothing to pull with. You can't push it.
I hate doors. And I continue.
Yes, the door is covered in like dust and dirt.
Okay.
So things get dirty from being face up and getting covered in dirt, or being walked on or whatever. Like that's I don't know, but it doesn't do anything.
Are there footprints on the door?
No, there's no footprints on the door. Like I said, you're looking at a door, but it's like covered in dust and dirt. Like the door's covered in it. You don't look at me like that. Think about it. It's real easy.
No, yeah. Sure.
Floors are we walking on?
The
Stone?
floor's that stone with, and since you guys are far enough from where Driscoll's fire is, it definitely didn't get singed in this area.
Mm, Hmm. I'm thinking.
There's hinges on the side of the door.
Mhm.
No handle. So you have to
Mm-mm.
push it.
It's covered in dust and dirt.
Yes, it is covered in dust and dirt.
Anybody got an axe? Ariel, you got an axe. Beat this door down.
Let's see if Ariel's gonna help you guys.
Mhm.
So Ariel walks up and takes a hand and starts to kind of wipe away the dust and dirt off the door. It's a dirty door covered in dust and dirt. She takes it away. And you guys start seeing that there are glyphs on the door. What? Don't look at me like that. You're not smart enough to go, hey, it's a dirty door. Let's wipe it off.
Let's wipe it
This
off.
this whole dungeon's dirty. It hasn't been touched in
Nuh-uh.
years.
No. If you think about it,
This door is special.
nothing in this has been covered in dust or dirt other than empty shelves.
And the dead
Whatever.
guys had cobwebs and
No, they didn't actually. They were just bones.
No. The room was cobwebby, but the room, they were
okay.
clean.
Whatever.
Well,
Whatever.
we're cleaning everything from here on out. So
Oh.
get your rags out.
Okay.
So as Ariel clears it, roll an arcane check, anyone who wants to try to decipher the runes.
I have none of that, so I'm
I
gonna
don't either.
avoid
Get
it.
a 6.
Okay. Are you rolling?
No, I have no arcane knowledge.
I got an 8.
8?
Even though I have nothing.
All right.
You should have
How about,
Arcana, which is just intelligence. So
yeah, it's just
I
your
don't have any
intelligence.
intelligence anyways. So
I don't either.
That was your guys' dump stat we see.
If I'm just
Yeah.
doing an intelligence check,
Yeah, because if
plus
you,
6.
it's just arcanas under intelligence. You still won't get any bonus.
So 13.
13. You notice that these are Druidic symbols, and they basically are formed in the shape of a hand, and you see one word that means blood.
Poke my fingers, my palm of my hand with my dagger and place it on the door.
As you do, the door starts to glow blue and slowly opens up into a small room. In the room now, that you guys will see that it's floating on a table. It is not
Floating
actually,
on a table.
yeah, there's a chest. It's on a table. It,
Floats.
it is not actually on a table. It is, this chest is floating in the air. I just didn't have a clear thing to put underneath it. So there is a chest floating, like suspended in the air in front of you guys. It is about 6 feet long and about 3 feet wide by 3 feet deep.
Is it dirty? Do we need to clean it?
No, it is not dirty.
Okay. Does anybody want to investigate it? Other than it floating?
Sarah went in the room first.
Is your
so-
little friend excited,
Oh, I don't know.
Ophelia?
How does
Oh yeah,
No.
see if they'll talk or something.
No, there's
Speak.
no like mimic knowledge of mimics. So the mimic doesn't
Wagging its
recognize it.
mimic tail like,
No,
I
no,
see a friend.
no.
Veroka does not speak. He just snuggled in.
I'm gonna just run my hand underneath where it's floating above.
Nope. There's nothing there. It's just suspended in the air.
Mhm.
Who wants to open it?
Can I try to get a sense of the magic that's working? Like see if it feels cold or hot or
Well, you would either be doing an investigation to kind of check out the chest and all the area, or you'd be doing arcane to study, like to figure out if there's any magic involved.
let's do the simple investigate first.
It has to be
Yeah.
magic. You can't just float here.
15 plus 3 for investigate 18.
Like I said, the chest is about 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, and about 3 feet deep and high. There is a keyhole shaped like a cackling demon skull in the front of the lid. It says, "I will devour all but the greatest thieves," is carved across the front of this chest.
I will devour all.
But the greatest thieves.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not one of those.
I'm pretty stealthy, guys.
Do we have a skeleton key? Does that key work by any chance?
We do have an extra key, I think.
Yes, we do.
You have 2 keys. You have a skeleton key and then a spare one with a shape on it.
All right, give me the key.
I don't know that we should mess with something that's talking about devouring. We've on a good
This
track
might be the
record
end
with-
of me.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like, give me the key, give me the key.
I don't know who has got the key, so let
Ophelia
me-
has the keys.
I do. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, Ophelia, you have the keys.
I'm gonna regret this. Here you go.
All right. I put the key in the hole.
I'm gonna
It-
step back.
As you start to put it up there, you can tell that this key will not fit this at all.
Ah,
Thank
dear.
God.
Let's see. I don't believe I have a lock picking kit. Let's see. I do not. I'm not gonna try it. Without at least that.
Yeah. Just smart. I don't have any pick tools, so
I
Let's
give
do that.
Ophelia the keys back.
thank you. Put them in my pocket.
Remember this and come back to it. If we find another key. Look around the room and see if I see anything.
Nothing else. This is the only thing in this room.
I'm trying to see.
Hmm.
I'll go ahead and try and see if it's unlocked already. No? Okay. I think we're back to the obelisk, guys. Just watch that one step.
Oh, to go back to the main chamber and see what's out there? Because, I mean, I don't feel like fucking with a very confidently devouring chest or something. So.
Right?
Okay, so you guys return back to the main chamber. The green glow is definitely back to about where it was when you guys first entered the chamber. You do still smell that burnt smell of everything being lit on fire there.
Nice.
You guys follow to go look at the obelisk?
Sure.
Yes.
I tell everybody to, miss that spot.
So you do now notice that since the fire burned around the obelisk there, that it has been scorched. It is no longer just stone color, it's like scorched stone where it has been burned. Other than that, there has been no change to the obelisk.
Nice.
I asked herself for his rad. We'll wipe it off.
Yeah. Oh,
So yeah, you wipe away the suit. It looks back to being a stone obelisk.
Hmm. Bummer. Hoping it'd be cool.
and we checked it for evidence of movement or any kind of mechanics.
Roll investigation.
Mm-mm-mm. That is so 19.
I think, yeah, this never looks like it moves. In fact, it almost looks like it's part of the stone that it's sitting on.
Well,
Has to do something with this chasm.
I mean, other than the explosive green gas.
Like maybe we need to burn it off. Use our ropes to get down there as quick as possible before it pulls back up.
Tercel, since you were the one who rolled the investigation or on the gas when you burned it, go ahead and roll a wisdom at advantage for me.
Mm-mm. 17.
So you hear Sarah's plan there, and you kind of think to yourself that it looked about a 45-foot drop to the bottom there, and that it filled up with gas within 1 minute.
So
You don't know this yet, but he's able to tell you this if he wants to.
Like I've been hanging out with us for a little while now.
I'll let you guys figure this out. I got pee.
I don't know if we're capable of doing that. I guess you know it 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 filled up pretty darn quick. Felt like it only took like a minute or whatever. The idea of three of us climbing down ropes and then
we need to figure out
getting
how to
out
turn
of,
that
we don't
gas
even know
off.
what's down there to escape the gas once it comes back in. It could just be a death chamber.
Could be.
So we need to figure out how to turn it off.
Yeah. Need to find a light switch somewhere.
A light switch.
And like I mean
See,
I know
our
it's
D&D
attuned.
sessions, there need to be like signs. Push button here.
Right.
In like goblin or common, so that we know.
I mean this place was common enough that 10 people were studying ancient gods. Like they had to have gotten in or out without, you know,
In a tunnel that
SEAL
was
Team
collapsed.
6ing down to the bottom corridor and, you know, I don't know if you guys have been hanging out with me or whoever, but I don't possess the ability to do anything swiftly or carefully.
So I'm gonna be looking around the rest of the chamber. I'm looking for a button to push, a plate to step on.
All right.
Then
Roll
it's
investigation
real-
check.
Turn off the gas. Possibly. 17.
You don't see any switches or levers, buttons that would do what you're looking for. You do notice that the one far wall that Tercel had investigated, there are all these different holes in them that Tercel assumes are where the darts come out. But you don't notice anything for what you're specifically looking for.
I got nothing.
Yeah, Tercels that kind of I was like, well, maybe I missed something on that wall, so I'm going to. Do I want to approach it from a new angle or go back the way I came? It'd be smarter if I came back the way. So I'm gonna go back to the entrance safely and look for like things exiting the holes or like the dart feathers may have left trails. Like see if I see ones that have obviously been triggered or manipulated in some way.
All right, roll investigation specific.
God damn. 5.
No, you don't notice anything specifically towards arrow dart traps escaping. There are definitely altogether there are like 30 of these different shaped holes on this wall.
All right, I'm gonna call out to the team, be like, hey guys, I'm gonna do something real stupid, so just like
No.
just be aware. And
Be
I'm gonna
prepared.
put my mace up to one of the holes and like or a few of them and see if I can get inside view of what's going on and like
So
around the edges.
flashlight in the dark hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna put my hand in there like
Roll an
Indiana Jones or
investigation
anything.
check at advantage since you have your direct lighting it.
2 5s. Why? Way they fucking go, dice.
Yay.
For 8.
Yeah, so as you're looking through them, there are various holes in various spots. Some are perfectly round, some are squarish, some look like they've been chewed through. There's definitely one that kind of looks like an octagon, but other than that, you don't really see anything specific.
Chewed through?
Yeah, like something like a worm or something ate through a wall,
Oh, so like
that
a
kind of
naturalish
yeah,
one.
naturally eaten part, but nothing
One that's
bigger.
definitely octagonal.
It looks that way to you, yes.
Is it safe to get to, or is it like in the middle?
I mean, you got right up on
So
it.
far, that whole wall is safe. You've searched it back and forth at this point.
All right, let me get closer to that octagonal one and give it a good looking over. 10 plus 3, 13.
So yeah, this one definitely looks like something would go in this one.
Do we have an extra shaped key?
We do
I
have
say out
a
loud
key with a
to.
shape. I don't remember what shape is on it. So yes, we do
It's
have a
a,
key with
we're
a
gonna say
shape.
it's we're gonna say it's an octagon.
Yay!
I didn't write it down. I'm not gonna lie. That's for my note
Uh,
takers to write down.
how do you guys feel about putting shapes and shapes again and hoping we don't get bombarded by giant undead monstrosities?
Confident about it, but
I'm
Yeah,
just watching
it's a
with
direction.
Deacon, watching what
So here you go.
Ursula was doing.
Tercel's gonna sneak his flask out and be like, "All right, one for the trial."
Uh,
You
And
gonna
I
hand me
follow
the key or
suit.
do you want
oh
to go?
yeah. No, I'm handing you a key. I'm
Oh,
doing
okay.
All right.
it.
Anyone who is consuming alcohol, roll a Constitution check.
It was just a little sip.
It's
Yeah.
15.
all right. So you're good.
I just took a sip.
Uh,
A little
10
bit of
to
courage.
12.
Yeah, you're good.
Just a
So yeah,
little liquid courage.
I'm gonna put the key in the hole.
Okay. So you put the key in the hole. You turn it, and
Yeah, if it feels like it.
you hear like this grinding as a section of the wall over here fades away,
Yay.
leading
Like
to
a
a
guy.
room.
Open the door. I think that's the easiest door we've come across.
Hopefully.
Nice. Let's not get too enthusiastic. We don't know what's in that door now.
Mhm.
All
Who's
right,
going
so
in first?
I will go to the entrance and I want to look in.
This room is very dark. Your light only produces about 6 inches in front of you. Like it kills all light.
Mm. Hey, you guys remember that one room we went in that killed all of our light?
No, I
Feels
don't
like
actually.
that.
Oh,
You don't remember that?
I remember.
Was that with the drow or whatever?
That was with the broom, with the mother and the child.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
That's
I remember.
shortly after I got kidnapped by a
This
kid.
feels like this.
Nice.
I don't have any anti-darkness stuff, so other than
Neither. So 6 inches.
I'd say roughly, yeah.
So I'm looking at every step I take
yeah, I was gonna
to
say you're
see
low.
Have you entered the room itself?
as I'm walking and I'm looking at the floor.
As soon as you walk into the room, it fills up with this blue light and completely illuminates the room.
Oh, well, that was
Fucking frightening.
an easy way to turn the light on.
And a
Motion
voice goes over the intercom. What are you doing, Clarice?
activated.
No, it goes, Mommy?
Oh no!
And red balls descend from the
Oh,
ceiling,
no!
covering the. We gotta stop
Hey, the
giving
light
him
came on.
ideas.
Stop!
Like I don't
Stop!
already have these
Oh
ideas.
my
Right, yeah.
god.
So as the room fills with light, you do notice that there are two crates over in a corner, and there's I don't have one for it, so I'd use a barrel. Where that barrel shape is, there is actually a fountain with ice blue water, and that's where the radiating light is coming from, is from this fountain.
Well, that's
Hmm,
a nifty trick.
pretty magic water.
Right, nobody drink the water.
I'm
There's no
approaching
way that's
the
a good thing.
fountain.
I don't know who the engineer of this tomb was, but that motherfucker doesn't give up free water, so. And yeah, I'll enter the room too. Mace held high.
Are you entering the room, Ophelia?
Yes.
Is Ariel?
Of course. Like I said, she's supporting and following you guys.
Yeah. She
And
can still
muttering
make the
stuff
choice
about
to
our
not die.
intelligence under her breath.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you guys got to remember, she trains you guys, so she already knows you're special. That's
Right.
why she's following, is to mother hen you when you need it.
So I want to investigate the fountain.
All right.
Naturally.
So this is a very ornate fountain, like carved out of the wall. It has a skull on the very top of it with green jewels in its eyes. Out of its mouth is where the water is flowing down into the basin. And the basin is rather deep. And it looks like maybe there's something down in the bottom of that basin. It is made not stone like everything else, but like a white marble. But over the years of like algae and stuff growing, it has now got like that green and white like algae look.
No writings.
Alrighty.
There's something in the basin, guys. I'm looking over. I'm kind of a short person. Just looking over the basin.
What does it look like?
I don't know. But I've got all these empty health potion flasks. I am going to attempt to fill one. Do I need to roll?
Yeah. As soon as you go to fill it and you touch it, you no longer can talk. You you have lost all ability to talk. Like your mouth, you try to make it and no noise comes out.
Hmm.
I dump it back.
Still have.
Uh, lame.
Interesting.
Do we notice yet? Maybe.
Oh, I'm like,
What's in the basin, Sarah?
Yeah, what's in the basin, Sarah?
So you see her trying to move her mouth, nothing's coming out. She starts gesturing frantically.
Oh shit.
Told you guys not to fuck with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going near it now. Fuck that.
So it's a green skull with jewels in it.
No, the jewels are green.
Jewels are green.
Yeah, and the jewels are set in its eye sockets.
Okay.
and it's water coming out of its mouth.
Yes.
That's blue and magical.
Blue. Can I give the skull a good once over, see if any parts look like they can move or like
Sure.
anything's been manipulated on it?
Sure.
Wish I was a smarter cleric. 15.
15. Yeah. None of this looks like it's movable. It doesn't. The only thing that seems to move is the water continuously moving out of its mouth.
Hmm.
And the glow is from the basin and the water, not the jewels or anything.
Nope, it's coming from the basin with the water.
Did we look at the chest yet?
The crates in the
Two
corner.
crates.
Crates, yeah.
Nope, no one's investigated them yet.
Well, they're struggling with that. I'm gonna go look at the crates.
All right.
Boo. Yeah, 10.
So as you go to investigate them, you realize these crates weren't stacked like this. They fell over and seem to be blocking something behind one of the walls.
I'll be like, "Hey guys, this crate's trying to block something. I'm gonna try to pull it away from the wall."
Okay.
Just okay.
Yeah, no, you don't want me to?
No, I don't know. I'm afraid of touching anything at this point. So, but a druid can't speak. So,
I only got a 4, so
Yeah, you find that this crate is extremely light, and you move it out of the way, and you do see that there is a doorway.
hey guys, there's a door over here.
well, we know that doorways are the first obstacle. So,
I'm
assuming
gonna
it's closed.
for all future dungeons, I'm gonna just make archways for you all without doors.
Yes, please.
If I know doors would be such a problem for you.
Oh my god. Does it look like a push or a pull?
Roll an investigation.
I would
I'm
like to
gonna look
investigate the
further
door.
into the basin.
6.
6. You don't see any hinges on this door.
No hinges. Okay.
What were you doing?
I was looking inside the basin more.
Okay.
I could climb up on Meekin so I get a better look.
Okay.
And 10.
So yeah, there's definitely an object down at the bottom of this basin. That's about all you can tell. You can't tell what the object is.
I'm going to take one of my arrows and try to see if I can fish it out.
As soon as you stick your arrow in it, it dissolves completely.
Ew.
Angels.
Really happy I didn't stick my staff in there now.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing my, my sickle, and I'm like, no. Nothing disposable.
So, Sarah, what did you do to get? What were you doing before you got silenced or whatever?
And I show him flask, and I do this motion.
And
So
your
she,
flask didn't disintegrate.
nope. And neither did her hand.
Right.
But the arrow did.
Well, maybe if you get too close to the object, maybe it
Oh.
is stronger or something. She would have just skimmed the top to get water. I don't know. Could be something like that. So the skull doesn't move. The basin's got disintegrating powers and silencing water. Is there
And
any
I
way
found
we
a
could
door.
I'm
a
gonna
door
take
with
my
no
finger,
hinges?
and at the top, like, I'm on Meekin, where the water's coming out. I'm gonna touch it and see if something happens. Oh,
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ken.
10.
Oh my god.
So as you touch it, your skin starts to wither and you take 46 necrotic damage.
Cunt.
Oh,
Don't do that.
What'd you touch?
The water?
Hmm.
ow. And I can get superior healer's potion. My last comment. I'm hurting like never before.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, Tersa watches her hand do whatever it's doing, and he'll grab and pull her back. Be like, "Holy shit!"
Not touching things.
I think you guys should leave the fucking fountain alone.
What's a random death fountain in a fucking room?
Somebody that knows better.
I can't do a single spell.
Nope.
Do what?
I said I can't do a single spell. All
Yeah,
of
I
mine
mean,
I guess I
You
might have
can-
an extra tersal potion. Hang on, let me
are.
dig
I
my
mean, I can
she-
sure.
She just drank a potion. She's saying since she can't talk, she can't do any verbal somatic spells.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
you
shit.
microphone didn't pick you up on that.
Oh, sorry.
That sucks. I kind of figured though. I was like, I wonder how she casts spells.
She can't.
So,
Oh,
I climb off of Dalgo and get as far away from that fountain
Uh-huh.
as possible.
Tarsal, step away from the fountain.
I'm just
No,
curious. That's all.
I don't give a shit. Your curiosity has been bad today. Step away.
My
I'm gonna do
curiosity
one more
damn
curious
near
thing.
killed me.
One more curious thing. I'm gonna take one of my crossbow bolts,
Oh,
and where the water's coming out of the skull, just put it in the water coming out of the skull first, and see if it disintegrates it.
Completely disintegrates it.
Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't just the basin, that the water itself is whatever.
mhm.
That's why I was touching it.
Well, maybe it was corrupted in the basin. The water coming out wasn't the issue. So, but now we know.
Mm.
All right, we've got a hingeless door to conquer.
Crates to be opened.
Ophelia,
Yeah.
does the door look clean? Do we need to get some Windex going? Like,
I don't know. Does the door look clean? Did I investigate it that well?
No.
Actually, I
It
don't even know if
looks.
I
No.
investigated it. So
Go ahead and roll investigation on it.
Gracie off.
I know I looked at it and was like, "Oh look, a door with no hinges." 16.
It looks like it's a stone door. It looks the exact same as the walls around it. Like so, there's no visible hinges.
Hmm. Is there the ground? Does it look like it's like an inset type of door, or does it come out?
There's nothing visible that you see.
Okay. Kitty.
Sarah is just scared.
Tiny birds.
Probably for the first time in her life.
Oh.
And
People want to see you, Grace. Look over here.
Hi.
I'm just huddling
Hi, kitty.
with
Hi.
Megan, watching you guys.
Hmm. Um.
There's a halfling druid. They're pretty fearless.
I didn't try pushing on it yet, did I? I don't think so. I'd like to try to push on said stone door.
Alright.
Be nice to me, dice. 20. Not
Doesn't
nat
move.
30. Oh, damn.
Doesn't move.
All right.
And both the crates, one of them was empty. The other one, did it do anything?
I don't know. I didn't look in the other crate. I got fascinated by the door.
Investigation check.
That is a nat 1.
Ooh,
You're not even sure this is a crate at this point. It just looks like some wood.
At least it didn't break open and hurt you.
I will turn around and be like, "What are you doing? Look at the fucking crate. I'd like to investigate it."
I just saw my friend's arm almost wither off. I'm a little distracted. Sorry.
I'm a little distracted. Damn it! I didn't know much better. I got an 8.
So yeah, you know it's a crate and you kind of open it up, but what you find inside of it, you have no idea what it is. So you hold it up.
I look.
What's this?
Tercel and Sarah can roll a knowledge roll.
God damn it.
Which one is knowledge, intelligence, or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
6. Off of a
11.
2.
You can't say it, but you know that it is a thieves kit.
How dirty are the floors?
Just don't floors with lichen on them.
Like, Jimmy,
Hand her the kit.
All right.
So I take this thieves kit and I go back.
All right.
My spirit has obviously risen from my fears.
All right.
The halfling curiosity got the better of her. Like,
The halfling
I
is like,
almost died there, but I want to get that treasure chest open. Let's
Nerd.
So
I see her run out and I'm gonna follow her.
let's see what exactly bonus you get here with that thieves kit. Hold on.
Mm.
that fits to myself.
Okay, so if you get a proficiency, do you have a proficiency with thieves tools?
Probably not. Hang on. I don't believe I do. Yes. I don't have anything written down.
Okay, then no, you probably don't. If you did, you would get a proficiency bonus. Otherwise, it is just a sleight of hand. Which sleight of hand should be dexterity. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
then yeah. So it's just a dexterity check.
18.
All right, so do that. Okay, so as you are turning the tools, all of a sudden the mouth of the skull that the lock looks like clamps down and breaks the tools, shattering them.
Oh, damn.
And then it opens back up and the little pieces kind of fall out.
So I just have one lock kit
That was the only one you found so far.
in the thieves tools kit.
Yeah.
Just one lock pick.
Yeah.
See, only has one lock pick.
It has the lockpick and the tumbler tools. And it snapped all the tools you had crammed in there.
Did we try the skeleton key on this?
Yeah.
It wouldn't fit in the
Did
hole.
we? Okay.
No go, guys. I don't
Oh my
say that,
God.
obviously. I just go. That's a damn good roll, too.
All right. So we have a
You,
door with no
let's,
hinges that can't be
I'll tell you later.
pushed. We've got death water with the glowy thing and a skull with 2 green gems and water flowing out of its mouth. Now the room was dark until we got in, and then the death basin glowed blue.
I'm gonna investigate this door. 16.
So yeah, you can tell there's a door there. It's part of the stone. You don't see any hinges. You don't see any keyholes. You don't see any way to push it or pull it or turn it or anything.
I don't see any scratch marks on the floor.
Nope.
So it may slide. May push open.
Well, Ophelia tried to push it, didn't budge.
I did try to push it and it didn't move. Sorry.
It didn't have hinges, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just a stone slab, and it's just like.
Alright. And then the crates looked like they kind of, what was it? They'd been knocked over or something.
Yeah, they'd fallen over.
Yeah.
So it could like fallen over away from the door, like spilled out in front of it, or
So
was
if the
there
door
momentum?
if the door is right here in front of Ophelia, it was like one of them just kind of like fell down one day and was in front of the door.
Think like you're in a warehouse and the box is just falling over for no fucking reason. Bob didn't stack it right. Something maybe was alive in it and jumped out. You know, cats, raccoons knocking over garbage cans.
Well, something had to have pushed from the wrong side, so I don't know what that has to do with that door, but maybe there's movement from that side, but there's nothing to interact with, so I don't know about that.
That's fair.
So the flask is made out of metal. Anything
Well,
I
I
can
thought it was
sacrifice
glass
to the
vial.
water to see if metal.
Because I used one of the health potion vials.
A glass vial or something.
Yeah.
And did you get any to stay in the vial?
Yeah, I poured it back in though. To see if I could get my voice back.
Because I wonder if we got water on this door, if it would disintegrate it or something. But I don't want us to touch the water.
I like, don't touch it.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I saw that shit. I'm not touching that fucking water. We haven't seen any utensils to use.
I'm gonna look in the other crate. 17.
You don't really see much in here. There are some like pieces of metal and stuff that could be used as lock picks, but they're not lock picks. They're just like broken pieces of scrap that someone threw in a box. That's about it.
Hmm.
I took one of these metal sticks and try and get that thing out of the bottom of that thing again.
As soon as you put it in there, it disintegrates.
Okay. Metal
Oh.
does not stand a chance.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm mouthing all of these.
You still have that potion bottle handy? Empty potion bottle?
I end up back.
I like to very carefully, and if it looks like I'm gonna touch the water at all, I'll drop that bottle in a fucking heartbeat. But see if I can get a little bit of the water into the vial, and then with that, very carefully try to get some on the door and see what happens. Or no, we won't even try the door. We'll try like the marble. No, because they're different stones. That wouldn't prove anything.
All
I like
right.
to
Well,
throw it on the door if
even
possible.
though you are as humanly possibly careful, as soon as you scoop the water in there, you feel a sudden change come about you. Two large developments happen in the front, and something seems to be missing down below. As you look down, you are no longer Tercel the boy, you are Tercel the girl.
Hmm. Well,
But you do have water in a vial.
you're like, did this happen to you, Sarah? Like he says in a slightly higher pitched voice.
No, your voice stayed the
Man.
same.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Got a nice set of boobs though. Um,
It's kind of like a Dr. Girlfriend right now.
like my armor's fitting very uncomfortably right now.
Yeah.
Why did I do this? There's got to be some lusty barmaid somewhere I could have hung out with instead of trying to save strangers I don't even know.
There's always a lusty barmaid somewhere else.
Are you gonna still throw that on the door?
Yeah, I made the sacrifice. I've given up my vast difference in exchange for a small vial of hopefully corrosive door opening water.
So as you go to pour the water, you walk across the room to pour it on there, admiring your new found body parts. Um, you notice that it stops glowing blue and looks just like regular water. As you pour it on the door, nothing happens. Roll a perception check, though.
Fuck you. 6. No, I have. Oh no, I don't have. So 6.
You notice that there is that much less water in the basin now.
Ooh.
Even though it's flowing out of the mouth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any pictures anywhere?
I
The,
would not recommend touching that fucking water.
Who's
It almost killed Sarah. It got rid of
got
some
a
of my
bucket?
most. I had a fucking vial. What are you gonna do with a bucket?
I'm gonna drown this room.
I mean, you're luckier than I am, so.
I'm gonna. Can I? Did we already scavenge the crates? So there's nothing else in them.
nothing else. Not what you're looking for. No.
Damn it! I don't want to put my water pouch in it. It's kind of important. Hmm. I don't know. This is so fucking frustrating. Um. Ooh, wait. I think I have a cup. Do I have a cup?
Technically, you all have cups and cookware for if you have a camping set.
I would like to take my cup.
And Tercel stops her right before she puts it in and be like, "Somebody put their hand in that and almost died.
I'm not putting my
I
hand in. My
I
cup
was
has a
as
handle.
careful.
I'm gonna be like, scoop.
How do you fucking think I got the potion in there? I didn't just dunk it
You didn't have
in.
a handle on your vial.
All right. You're much smarter and stronger than I am, so please go ahead.
So yeah, as she goes to pour the water in, all of a sudden you notice there's a growth between your legs and
Oh
lack of things here now, as you are now boy
Okay.
Ophelia. But you have a cup of water that stops glowing blue as soon as you take it away.
no! I'm dumping it outside of the fountain. Like, boop.
Water on the ground.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
I grab
As soon as you touch the water again, your girl parts grow back and your boy parts disappeared. You're back to girl Ophelia.
my cup because I'm watching, and I scoop some out and dump it.
Okay. Hold on. So for you,
Doesn't work for
I
halflings.
die.
It's a racist. It's a
Like,
racist fountain.
you get your voice back briefly, but you can only utter cuss words. Fuck.
Funny, Sarah would be okay with that.
It's like college all over again.
Nope, I die.
All your words are bleep, 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 motherfucker, bleep, 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 bleep,
34.
bitch.
You take 62 damage.
Oh my
Necrotic damage as you
god!
touch it.
You need to
I'm on the
stop.
ground dead.
Oh
That brings
no.
you to 0. So as she touches it, her body instantly turns to dust, and a pile of
Oh
dust is on the floor.
no.
Well,
At that moment, the door comes open.
Negan is distraught.
What are you guys going to do?
Well, I'm gonna scream. Like,
yeah.
oh!
I have. I don't know. I have no desire to continue with this at this point.
Oh,
I turn to
Paladin.
Ariel, be like, "What the fuck are we gonna do now?"
What happened? What just happened? Bring her
She
back.
goes, "We have to keep going."
What? No.
And she
I'm
makes her
gonna.
way towards the door.
I'm gonna point at her as strongly as fucking Tersel's done anything in his life and be like, "You tell me why the fuck we have to keep going
Oh.
if we're all gonna fucking die anyway."
You heard the list. What do you think we're here to stop?
Uh, we can't even get through the front door. I don't know that we're gonna stop anything.
We have to try.
Like, well, I
I
don't know
hope
if you've been
somebody
paying
is
attention, but
consoling Negan.
Negan's our deep. Oh, is Negan still there?
Negan's alive, yeah.
Oh, I thought he
She
disappeared or
died.
something.
Sarah's dead.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Negan was
She's
a
the
real
pile of
creature
dust
or
on the
not.
floor. Negan is freaking out. I'm hoping. Or probably. Like, whoa.
Like, if we have to continue, we have to continue, but Ursul's gonna take another swig. I'll go ahead and he's gonna take a healthy swig too.
Pouring out for me.
Need a little inspiration. That's 19 plus 2 for 21.
Shit.
I kind of want to touch the water again so I can get my boy parts back, but I'm really afraid I'm going to take 62 damage and be turned to dust. So.
Well, there is another way you can get your boy parts back, but you'd have to know it. So, but you could also try touching the water and take the risk.
I'm not fucking fuck that shit. I'll just be a female.
Here,
Not the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in D&D. It'll be just fine.
here, Ariel casts Greater Restoration on both of you, and it restores your boy parts.
On both of who?
Ophelia
Back
and
to the
her.
girly self.
She already got her
If I-
girlfriend.
Yeah, but Greater Restoration will heal, but it also removes
cool.
any effects. So it heal. They're completely healed. She nat 20 that roll. So.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Why can't you throw like a little bit of Phoenix down up on that shit? Some bullshit.
Okay.
All right. So are you guys going to
Well,
move through the doorway
I do have
following
something.
Ophelia?
I don't know if you guys remember.
Would I
You have
know as a
nothing. Everything's
cleric
turned to
that
dust.
do I need to get pieces of her or anything? Like, is there any
Sweep up
any
There's
reason?
pile.
you would need like one of those little Hoover vacuums. It's like a fine
Mm.
Sarah dust at the moment.
Like, is there any
My
worth to it
God.
though? Like,
No,
like to help resurrect her
No.
later?
no, you would need a full body part for that.
Fucking hells.
Well, Tersel's gonna give the best sending he can and try to usher her into the afterlife appropriately, and kind of give Negan a reassuring pat, let him know that we're still here, and hopefully he continues to follow us.
God, I'm sad.
So he follows through the
Necklace
doorway.
does nothing.
Huh?
Aw,
My phoenix feather necklace does nothing.
fucking hells. Lame.
So as you guys walk through the doorway,
Oh.
the door
Uh-huh.
closes behind you. You guys are at the top of a staircase.
I've been cremated.
As that door closes, a ghostly figure appears in front of you guys. It's lightly glowing blue. It is a young elven boy. And he just points down the staircase into the darkness. At the same time, the DM will remind you all that you guys are in the Undying Lands right now. So after about a minute, Sarah, your body reconstructs
From dust.
from dust.
Huh.
But she's
But
on
for
the
how
other side
long?
of a closed door now.
Once the spell's gone,
Who knows what happens after that?
Ah.
I just dropped that.
But you are resurrected. But yes, you are trapped on the other side of that door while everyone else is on the staircase.
Bullshit.
And that is where we will end today, guys.
No! Ah.
Hey, feel lucky you didn't roll worse on that thing. If you missed it by 5, which you missed it by 4, you get sucked into the coffin and you have 1 minute on this timer for them to get you out or you drown.
Fuck.
So you rolled good.
But it's undying.
Yes, but you guys had forgot about it being undying.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
matter.
did. I totally forgot.
We've already heard you discuss that, Ariel's sister is still going to die.
No, Ariel's sister's in a coma. She has a withering disease.
Yes.
Hmm.
But once the spell's over, it's gone.
You guys are trying to find a cure for the withering disease. She won't ever die. That's why she's in a coma right now. With a normal withering disease, she would have already died. But since she cannot die in the Undying Lands, she is perpetually stuck in this state now.
Right, but once I leave the undying land, I will die.
Will you?
Mm.
You don't know. You don't understand the fullness of the Undying Curse yet. All right,
Oh boy.
I am going to see if there's anyone to raid out.
Well, that's traumatizing.
All right, let's see if there's anyone to raid out.
I think my friend's
My
dead.
ferret.
I did.
If Tercel didn't have enough reasons to drink, now he's got a few
I'm
more.
really glad I didn't sweep you up and put you in a bag, though. That would have been weird. You're like, ah! Let me out.
My husband killed me.
What a douche. He looked
Haven't
a
been
little happy
sleeping with
about
him
that,
enough.
too. He was like, yeah. You have turned into dust. Fuck. Oh, man.
Right?
Some bullshit. Mm.
All right, so we're gonna go raid out to our friend Nolan.
Ooh.
So we'll raid out to everybody here in a second, and then I'll come back and talk with you all.
Okay.
Thanks for everybody for coming in. We love you as always. Bye. Take care and be safe this weekend.
I'm dead or not dead. Who knows?